When the Sabbath was over, Mary Magdalene, Mary, the mother of James, and Salome brought spices so that they may go and anoint him. Very early, when the sun had risen, on the first day of the week, they came to the tomb. They were saying to one another, "Who will roll back the stone for us from the entrance to the tomb?" When they looked up, they saw that the stone had been rolled back. It was very large. And entering the tomb, they saw a young man sitting on the right side, clothed in a white robe, and they were utterly amazed. He said to them, "Do not be amazed. You seek Jesus of Nazareth, the crucified. He has been raised. He is not here. Behold, the place where they laid him. But go and tell his disciples and Peter, he is going before you to Galilee. There you will see him, as he told you." The Gospel of the Lord. Maestro, you have wired me, so can you hear me? Okay. How are we doing? Oh boy, you're way too quiet for me, my ladies and gentlemen. But thank you very much. I was afraid that as soon as Monsignor is going to make this announcement about another mass going elsewhere, the half of the church is going to leave and follow him. So I really appreciate you staying, and I'm so glad. I'm sorry that I changed the reading. We have this option because in so many ways the details of the scripture are so very important, my friends. And I would like to dwell on them because really, Christ is real. As you know, Christ is real because even during this Eucharistic revival, we want to unveil all these mysteries, how real He is. And you know what? I don't know what you mean by that, but is that better? Electronics. Thank you. You can hear me though, right? Thank you. Those details, ladies and gentlemen, are so very important because Christ is real and He really wants to offer us the newness of life. Really, truly. So this is why in so many ways, Easter is so very important. It's not enough just to eat and drink. It's so important to be alive. And that's exactly what Easter is promising us. Someone told me one day that it's so easy to recognize Catholics, especially on Sunday morning. Because Catholics always leave the church unhappy. I don't know why. When you hear about these commandments of God and commandments of the church, do this and don't do that, do this and don't do that, everybody can have a headache. Let's make ourselves alive. He's truly bringing us a gift of new life, ladies and gentlemen. This is why this day is so very special. And I think this reading from Mark really provides us wonderful hints. 3 of them I want to talk about. Just think about this. We are talking about the cemetery, a burial place in Jerusalem. A very big place. Let me tell you something. Holy Rood in Westbury Cemetery, I'm talking about, right? Hello? It's not the largest we have on Long Island. But if you will need to go and visit someone, and you don't know where you are going, you can get lost. You know that. We always have to know where to go to, what section. It is so very important. This woman came to a cemetery in Jerusalem much larger than Holy Rood. And, interesting enough, they knew where they were going. They knew exactly where they were going. Precisely. They were not even lost. They took the spices, to perform a ritual, but they knew exactly what they're doing. I bet you, not even bet you, I know for a fact that if Peter and his companions will go there, they will get lost. And why do you think they will get lost? And these ladies were not lost, not because they were women, although that could be the fact, though. But interesting. Don't you find this interesting? Why do you think they knew exactly where they're going and Peter and his companions will get lost?
Because Peter and his companions ran away and they stayed with Jesus until he was put in the tomb.
Fantastic. Because they stay with him till the end.
Yes.
Think about this. It was wild in Jerusalem when Jesus was crucified. It was really crazy. However, these ladies stay with him till the very end. They stay with him till the very end. Where with Peter and his companions, hello, do you know what the gospel says? They were afraid. They were sitting in the locked room on Sunday morning. Gospel says because they were afraid of the Jews. I think they were afraid what Jesus is going to tell them when he's going to stop by and say hello to them. With a friends like you, I don't need enemies. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you already feel it. That in order to experience the encounter with the risen one, in order to experience an encounter with the risen one, and to feel and see the Lord, don't give up. Don't give up on your faith. Even these days is church being attacked and ridiculed, and they're making fun of us. And we go through another scandal in the church. And we are still in bankruptcy here in the Diocese of Fractal Center. Oh my God, how many brothers and sisters already left the church and they are done. Time out. Don't follow the example. Don't be like Peter and his companions, because you will never ever be able to find a way where Jesus truly is being to experience. These ladies stay with him till the very end. They never gave up, because love never gives up. Love always goes till the very end. That's exactly what Jesus did for us on the cross. Although he was tempted, he was innocent, he never gave up. Never give up on your faith. Even though things are crazy as they are right now. It is not really the best time for all of us to be Catholics or to be Christian. To be a priest and a bishop is even more complicated, believe it or not. Don't give up. Stay in your faith. Stay with the church till the very, very end. And, believe it or not, sooner or later you are going to receive the gift of new life. Does this make sense? Oh boy, you're way too quiet. Does this make sense? I will tell you one thing. Listen to this. Okay. They went back to the place and time where they saw Jesus for the last time. Am I correct?
Yeah.
They saw him day before or 2 days before. They went to the place where they saw Jesus the last time. And that was a great secret. That was a great secret. Let me tell you something. Why don't you, if you don't believe me and think what I'm saying, just go back. Go back to the place where you experienced Jesus the last time. Maybe the last time you really experienced Jesus was your first communion, and it was more than 20 years ago. Maybe the last time you have experienced Jesus on your wedding day, and that was perhaps 15 years ago. And maybe since then, for some reasons you didn't have the opportunity to come to the church. Well, why don't you make yourself a way back to the place where you saw Jesus the last time? Does this make sense? For some brothers and sisters, I know the last time they have experienced Jesus or they went to the church was last Christmas or Easter a year ago or many even more years. I don't know where you are and how often you go to the church, ladies and gentlemen. If you had a reason not to come to the church as often as you will like to or you should, how about this? Go back to the place where you have experienced Jesus in the church the last time and keep coming. Do you know why? True love always returns. True love always comes back. This is why these ladies, especially Mary Magdala, who had very, very personal relationship with Jesus, she went back to the place where she saw him last time. Love always returns. Love always comes back. If for whatever reason, your life, busyness, or other crazy things you have done separated you from your family, from your relationships, this is the time to return. This is the time to come back. This is the time to return, to come back to the place which you should call your home. Does this make sense? I hope it does. Take it this hint, number one. The second, as you remember, was a personal invitation. The angel said to the ladies, come inside. Come inside. Don't stay outside. Please come inside and see the place where they laid your Lord. You will see that He's not here, that He is risen. Come inside. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, right now in the United States, we have the Eucharistic revival. Eucharistic revival. Please make your best efforts to come in. Don't be outsiders. Don't be outsiders. Even if you drop your children for faith formation, for catechesis, don't just drop them and tell them, honey, I will see you later. Come with them. Come with them. It is so very important. I will tell you what is so very important. Jesus is truly, really present here in our midst. Really. He is present with us in a sacramental way. But real, this is the same Jesus who was here on earth 2,000 years ago. The same real one is right now and right here in our midst. And I will tell you what is so very important, to come in and to learn even more and to experience Him more deeply, because the latest studies of faith in the United States prove this. Ready? 18% Catholics go to the church every Sunday. 18. What is the 18? But listen to this. Listen to this one. Out of those who come to the church every Sunday, ready? 65% do not understand the real presence of Christ in the Eucharist. Wow. If you don't understand how really He is present here, think about this. Why would you even bother and come to the church on Sunday? Why? Oh, I understand. Because Monsignor Caldwell is a very nice guy. Let's go and say hello to him. Or you have a wonderful maestro, Vlad, who really entertains us with a beautiful music. Thank you very much, Vlad. You were really the best. Or this fantastic choir that you have to listen to. Is this the reason why you are coming to the church? Come on. Come on. He is really deeply, truly present here in our midst. Come inside. There are so many programs available these days in this Eucharistic revival. No one has any excuse not to come in and to learn more. To learn more and more in the deeper sense how really He is present here and in what real way He is reaching us and watching us and want to really touch us with His grace, with His wonderful experience. Does this make sense? Yes. I will tell you what. Years ago, when I had to bless my friend's business, which was a tanning salon, would you believe this? In Seaford, I learned one thing. You go there, you do absolutely nothing. Something radiates on you. You wake up, you open your eyes, and you say to yourself, oh my God, I'm so pretty. Let me tell you something. Not something, but someone radiates through you when you come here to the church on Sunday. Trust me, not something, but someone looks through you. And believe me, if you are going to give the Eucharist a chance and make your best efforts to come to the church on Sunday, one day someone will tell you, honey, you are so beautiful inside and out. Believe me, That's what's happening here. That's how real is his encounter here with us. Come inside. Come every Sunday. Come all the time. And you will see how smoothly and gently the grace and his beautiful eyes, the eyes of Jesus, will be able to lift you up and to experience the fullness of life, to be truly alive. Does this make sense?
Yes, Father.
Now you're getting better. I hear much more louder responses. Okay, my last one. Are you looking for the risen one? The angel asked the ladies. Of course they were. Let me ask you, are you looking for the risen one? Hello? Did you hear what angel said? He's not here. Go to Galilee. Why Galilee? Did you ever wonder why he sent them out to Galilee? Oh my God. Galilee is not a pretty land. Trust me. Poland is much better looking land than Galilee. I can testify you to this one. Why Galilee? Did you ever wonder? Very interesting. Go and tell Peter and his companions, go to Galilee because the Lord is already ahead of them. Why Galilee? Because Peter and his companions came from Galilee. Galilee was their home. Galilee was exactly the place where they came from. Wow. Think about this, what he's saying. Do you want to experience the risen Lord in your life? Hello?
Yes.
Do you want to experience the risen Lord?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's not here. Instead, you should go back home. Go back home. Go back to your home. Go back to the home of your relationships. This is the time to go back home. Husbands should go back to their wives. Wives should go back to their husbands. Parents should go to their children. Children should go to their parents. This is the time to go home. This is the time to come home. That's exactly how we find our own Galilee and find the ways where He's truly risen. He wants to be risen in our relationships. He wants to be risen in our homes. He wants to be risen in our way of loving each other and forgiving each other. And there is no other way. This is why this Mass is an invitation to all of us. Don't leave yet. Don't go home. Let's go through the Mass, but let's bring all those graces, the graces of this day, this beautiful Easter Sunday, to our homes, to our relationships. People we live with or work with. Not only today, but always and forever. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the kind of Easter I wish you. I wish you an Easter of going homes. Homes into the hearts of those who are dear to you and close to you. I wish you Easter that will be full of hugs, full of mercy, full of forgiveness, full of closeness, because that's exactly where the risen Lord wants to come and to stay with you, not only today, not only one day, but always and forever. Amen. God bless you all.